Crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Well, we're underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I think we're going to be seeing an awful lot of the player Pedro Neto because he's so quick and agile, and his ability to twist and turn at top speed really does give him the edge in those crowded areas. I think he'll be his team's go-to guy when they're looking to counter too.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. And it's Bruno Fernandes. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's really well manoeuvred. Messi. McAllister. Played out to the right. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Araujo. Vitinha. You can... Alvarez! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. João Neves. Bernardo Silva. McAllister gets it clear. Simeone. Senesi. Simeone. And here's Messi. Simeone. A chance to play it in. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. João Cancelo tries making a foray down the right. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Alvarez. Caresses it through. That has been knocked clear. What a throw in. Played into the middle. Looking for a decent ball in. Shapes to shoot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha. And it's played forward. Mendes, played over towards the opposite flank. Pedro Neto. Otamendi can get it clear. That's a good run down the left. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes looks to the other side. João Cancelo. Out to the right. And here's Bruno Fernandes. There's the shot! Senesi. Otamendi. Fernandes. Moved on forwards. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. Gonçalo Inácio. João Neves. Araujo played out to the left flank. Good play on the left-hand side here. Mendes crosses it in. Firmly met. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Romero. Messi. Fernandes, aim forwards. Messi. Now it's Alvarez. Alvarez! Well, the ball's come loose here. And that was very necessary. Senesi. Argentina have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Well, this opening spell...
And the shot! Gonçalo Inácio.
really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Senesi cuts it out. Fernandes. McAllister, forwards and with intent. Senesi. Senesi, gently done. Bruno Fernandes. Argentina leading here after what's been an eventful start to the game. Pedro Neto. And here's Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Just off target.
Cristiano Ronaldo certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
McAllister. Simeone. And here's Alvarez. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. João Cancelo with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. João Cancelo shifted upfield. Tagliafico. Fernandes. Oh, nice touch. That's a good ball. Takes a shot! No, he's missed it.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Ignacio, gently done. Vitinha. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi. And here's Alvarez. And back to the keeper they go. João Neves. Araujo, aim forwards. McAllister, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Portugal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Nuno Mendes. He is just caressing the ball. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Romero, Senesi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Araujo moved on forwards. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Cancelo. Messi. McAllister, Senesi, Fernandes, Romero, and it's played forward. Simeone looks to get on the end of this. Senesi, cross goes in there. Shot a goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Araujo forwards and with intent. Bernardo Silva shifted upfield. Pedro Neto. That is good strength. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Cristiano Ronaldo! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo's chance, surely! He's got a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Portugal grab the equalizer and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Tagliafico. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Nice control. Plenty waiting in the middle. Inacio getting this one clear. Pedro Neto. Araujo. Bernardo Silva. Araujo. And it's Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. And the shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Fernandes. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Messi. And here's Alvarez. Simeone. Messi. McAllister. Can he finish?
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Well read, nice interception. Simeone. Now it's Alvarez. That's really well manoeuvred. Simeone looking to get on the end of this. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Mendes with the clearance. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. João Neves shifted upfield. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo played out towards the right wing. And the keeper beats it away. And it's Neves. And here's Neto. João Neves. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Up he goes! That's going to go a long way. It's a pretty loose pass.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Argentina going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Pedro Neto. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto. Lovely bit of skill. Over to the left. McAllister. And he cuts out the supply. João Cancelo. Vitinha. Senesi. Messi. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez. Oh, good spread. And it's Mendes. Can he get onto this? Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
McAllister. Messi. Simeone. And here's Alvarez. Senesi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's played forward. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Bernardo Silva. Out to the right. Hit into the middle. Romero. Otamendi. Tagliafico. Moved on forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. McAllister does really well to win the ball there. Tagliafico. Fernandes. Alvarez chasing after it. Senesi. Oh, such a clever touch. Simeone. Messi. Big chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. João Neves, played out to the right. Tagliafico clears it away. Played out wide. And it's Neves. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Deftly away. Gonzalo Inacio, aim forwards. Vitinha, Bruno Fernandes, cleared without complication. Tries to dink it through. Senesi attempts a clearance. Mendes Going full tilt down the left. And he shoots! Bruno Fernandes with the foul. Gonzalo Inacio. Pedro Neto. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. This looks promising. Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. McAllister wins the duel this time. Tagliafico. McAllister, gently done. Araujo is there and he can get that clear. And here's Alvarez. Tagliafico. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Simeone. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Gonzalo Inacio. Played towards the other side. And it's Cancelo. João Neves. Bernardo Silva looking understand. Good chance here! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Otamendi forwards and with intent. Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Gonzalo Inacio. Vitinha. Moved on forwards. Calmly anticipates. Simeone, who does have an assist to his name. Tagliafico picks it up now. Brilliantly cut out. Diogo Costa gets good distance on it. Araujo, that's really well manoeuvred. Bruno Fernandes, played out towards the right wing. Pedro Neto. Now the cross. Messi. Fernandes. Aim forwards. Vitinha. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Araujo. And here's Bernardo Silva. Done delicately. Now it's Simeone. And here's Messi. And the first 45 minutes are up. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Second period then underway. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Oh, that's neat. Goes down, but nothing given. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Romero. Senesi. Simeone. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez. Oh, good spread. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Messi with the short one. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's played forward. And it's Messi. Fernandes. Alvarez. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vitinha. And he goes cross-field. Otamendi. Oh, can he get onto this? Vitinha cuts out the pass. Araujo shifted upfield. João Neves. Gonçalo Inácio. Pedro Neto. Vitinha gently done. Otamendi. Fernandes. Otamendi driven forward. Oh, that's well done, really robust. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Mendes is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning. Chance for a shot! Not the best of contacts, given it wasn't the easiest of chances.
In this game, you're always striving to gain an advantage or produce a surprise element to things, and the quicker the delivery, I think, the more chance you have, and they should have done better there.
Mendes, and that's aimed into the middle. Can he deliver? João Cancelo, now here's the delivery. And claimed it back swiftly. Senesi gets across to intercept that. Can he finish?
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
McAllister. Otamendi. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Gonzalo Inacio. Bernardo Silva. Very nicely done. Simeone. Romero. Otamendi. Fernandes. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. And here's Bernardo Silva. João Neves. And here's Bernardo Silva. Shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That has been clubbed away. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Vitinha. That's really well manoeuvred. Ball's gone out of play. Simeone. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! Nuno Mendes. Mendes shifted upfield. Pedro Neto. Time to deliver. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. João Neves. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Messi. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Vitinha goes short. Climbs up big! denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Romero. Otamendi aim forwards. And it's come back to the keeper. Araujo. Pedro Neto. And it's played forward. Romero. Simeone. Messi. McAllister, forwards and with intent. Pedro Neto. Araujo gets over and intercepts. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernardo Silva chips it through. Messi. And he thumps it clear. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Messi. Vitinha does really well to win the ball there. Pedro Neto spread out to the left. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. Out to the left it goes. Aimed in towards a mighty effort! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
That's really well manoeuvred. Romero. Otamendi shifted upfield. Fernandes. Simeone is onto it in a flash. Inacio aim forwards. João Neves. And it's Bernardo Silva. Played out to the right. João Cancelo drives it in. Otamendi gets it away. Senesi. Otamendi. Otamendi gently done. Araujo makes the interception. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Tagliafico. Otamendi. Messi. Simeone. That has been cut short. João Neves. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And it's Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Out to the right. Nicely shaped cross. Tries to get it clear. McAllister. Senesi is onto it in a flash. Araujo moved on forwards. Bruno Fernandes laid out to the left flank. Now it's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto! Goal! Portugal! And the comeback is complete. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Pedro Neto. And it's played forward. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. He is through. Oh, smashing header! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Argentina have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. McAllister. Tagliafico. De Paul forwards and with intent. Defending of the desperate variety. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi. Foot in. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Messi. McAllister. Over to the left. Fernandes. Spread out to the left. Oh, what a climb! And the ball's come loose here. Simeone. Oh, that he gets the shot away! Danger averted for now. Now then, the ball's come loose. Araujo gently done. Vitinha shifted upfield. Messi. Fernandes. De Paul. And it's Fernandes. Tagliafico. Fernandes. Alvarez. Fernandes. And here's the Paul.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now that's well seen too. Gonzalo Inacio. Tagliafico. McAllister. Simeone. Senesi. Simeone. Out towards the flank. Vitinha. João Neves. João Neves chooses to go cross-field. Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes. In he goes again! Tried the volley, but no.
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
Ball is over the line. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Fernandes. Otamendi. Fernandes. Tagliafico. That's really well manoeuvred. Araujo makes the interception. Bernardo Silva, and it's Cancelo. And here's Neto. Bernardo Silva, that's a little off target. Romero gets rid without sophistication. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha into the last quarter of an hour. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Nuno Mendes. And he's there to get it away.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Romero. Oh, this looks sharp. De Paul chasing after it. Messi. He can get that clear. Pedro Neto. Oh, super find.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Otamendi aim forwards. Tagliafico. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez knocks it out wide. Tagliafico. To Paul! It's a goal!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Argentina really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Proves too strong.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
McAllister. Otamendi. Fernandez. Otamendi. Otamendi, early ball out from the back. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes.
Portugal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's had a shot! Oh, should have put that away.
Bruno Fernandes fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
They've played it short.
Portugal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Messi. Moved on forwards. Otamendi. That's really well manoeuvred. João Cancelo cuts it out. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
McAllister. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And the shot! Goal! Portugal! And again they hit the front. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Portugal take the lead.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. And it's McAllister. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Look, their supporters must be going balmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
Simeone, the final 5 minutes. Simeone. João Cancelo gets it away. And it's been taken short. Oh, sweet feet. Messi. Great chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Messi plays it short. Simeone. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Mendes tries to clear.
Argentina really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
He's got away. Oh, that's nice. Otamendi getting this one clear.
Portugal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
João Neves. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva.
Portugal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.